Hi friends, Wizdy here, welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. Sorry I've been away for so long, we'll talk about it today and we'll catch up on some things happening in game. Work has been crazy, I haven't been taking any weekends, I'm working early morning to late evening, it's been really stressful with some other stuff happening outside of work as well. I just didn't have the time to create proper videos for you on things, and things have been relatively calm in game recently. We have some news that we'll discuss today. The biggest part of it, of course, is Faction Wars Hard. My take on it, my opinion, and all of that. I've done the Ishiyama fusion. What's his name? Ishiyama, yes. I think he's a good HP nuker. That's one of the things that if I had time to record videos a couple of weeks back, I would have advised you to go for him because he's an HP nuker, he hits hard. It's always good to have these while giving him more HP, making him more survivable, tankier, you're making him also do more damage. That's one of the good things about HP and defense-based nuker. It was a fragment fusion, so it wasn't so hard, like it was regular, I would say, easier than a regular fusion. So that's why I would have recommended, if I could release that video a couple of weeks ago, you going for him, and that's why I went for him. Other than that, if this video gets released tomorrow as planned, another big piece of news is the tournament, the champ training tournament that Plarium will be starting tomorrow for Lydia. Lydia's great, having a 5 or 6 star soul for Lydia is great, but I highly advise most of you not to go for the tournament that will start today at the time of releasing this video. Why? Because it's always a money grab, it's always a credit card swap at the last minute that will get you beaten. 20,000 points minimum to earn the right to fight for that soul at the top of your group is too high unless you're a high spender in game. This will be resources that you've been saving for 6 months or whatever, and then you lose them all in a minute, and you won't even guarantee that you'll get the soul. It's not like first place will get the 6 star soul and then second to 5th place, which how these things should be, will get, like, let's say 4 and 3 star souls. If they do it this way, then it's worth the fight because you're going for first. If you miss it, you'll still get something that's less good, but yeah, it's an all or none. That's always a credit card swap thing. Don't go for it, you'll just waste your resources and get frustrated. Now let's go to the topic of today, which is Faction Wars Hard. As you can see, I got Lydia, I'm not sure how long ago now, but I got Lydia for a while. And as you can see here, can you see it behind me? Okay, so I got 37 stars so far. I'm not rushing into getting Polara. Polara is a mythic here. She's really good, as she should be, because she's the end game reward for one of the hardest content in the game right now. So Polara's great. I love getting her in time. I'm not rushing into it. Her kit is great. She hits hard. She will be really good when you get her. So the game is giving you another chance. Like on my main account here, I don't have any mythicals except for the guaranteed ones. No thank you. So I have only Carnage and Mikage. I didn't get lucky with mythicals on my main. And now I'll have the third one with Empress. I'll get probably Empress and Quintus in a couple of weeks. So I'll only have Polara from the guaranteed champions in game to get later on. So that's good. The rewards are okay. The relics, I'll create a separate video talking about the relics and how I think they should be adjusted. My biggest problem with Faction Wars Hard is that I respect Plarium's developers. They're giving us a good game with the gearing, speed tunes and all of that that we are enjoying. But in some of the later content, including Faction War Hearts, I think that they just took the easy way out, the easiest way out. They are getting lazy maybe a little bit because the game is stable. Because thing is, this is not a project that you work on for like 6 months and then release it as a big game new content. This is not new content. The only thing that you've done, and you've done it a couple of times before, and that's why it's getting boring now, is that you went to the dial that put like the levels on the champions with speeds, attack, accuracy, resistance and all of that, and you turned it up just a little bit more. So that a few years back, 200 speed enabled you to beat all the game. Now, like a year ago or over a year ago, 300 was a good speed, and now it's 400 or 350 or whatever. So they just keep turning that dial up, And that's not new content. You're just bumping stats on champions and throwing them in our way. There is no, like Doom Tower, when it was released, it was new content because Doom Tower bosses, like the waves are waves, okay, whatever. Doom Tower bosses were brand new, with mechanics, with different things for us to do. The event dungeon with new champion being released and strategies to counter this boss in the game that's also a champion that we can win. That's good content. That's actually new content. Even Amius and Centranos, the stages are something else, but the boss itself, Amius, it's a new boss with mechanics, how to beat him and all of that good stuff. Faction Wars, I haven't gotten to any bosses yet, so maybe the boss stages will give me something to think about. But the stages themselves, that only just turning up the dial for difficulty, stats and everything, that's not enjoyable for me at all. And what I would advise is that, like for example, Dwarfs here, with my main Faction Wars team, I'm just getting 3 stars on stages. Some of the other factions, like maybe High Elves, if I remember that I did yesterday, I've got way less stars because I just need to build and gear other champions to do it. Which I can do, but I'm not rushing into it because I'm not enjoying like the new content that much. I enjoyed Chimera, for example, when it came out. Because yes, that's new mechanics, and then I figured out what I wanted to do. I have my Chimera stable team now. I can enhance it, I can work on more advanced teams. So that's enjoyable content. But just the need to put my best gear on the Faction War champions at specific days at a huge silver cost so that they can be the fastest, tankiest, hit hardest and all of that stuff. So I can get those 3 stages and then I have to re-gear everyone back for the next day and so on. That's not enjoyable, that's not fun. I won't make this video longer than it should be. I think Plarium missed the mark on Faction Wars hard. Yes, we'll eventually beat it for the rewards, relics, books and all of that stuff. And of course the final reward, which is the Mythical Champion. The Mythical Champion is good. But from an enjoyment point of view, we don't enjoy it this much. If you've been watching the videos this far, thank you as always for stopping by. I'm going to do a couple of giveaways in the next few videos because I don't want to punish you for me not having time to release videos. So those giveaways that I promised you a while back, I'm just doing them now. So stay tuned for this, stay liking and subscribing the videos and you'll see them coming in the next few days. As always, thank you for stopping by and I'll see you in the next one.